I'm ranked 6th in the world on Leetcode. The best tip for beginners looking to improve that I wish I knew when I first started is to focus on maximizing learning per unit time, i.e., your learning rate. I remember when I first started, I would get blocked on problems for hours, even days. If I wasn't able to solve the problem, I would postpone it for the next day. The problem with this approach is that you only have a very limited time to Leetcode. For me, I spent over 3,000 hours on Leetcode over 3 years. However, realistically, for most of you, you don't want to spend this much time on Leetcode. It's important to realize what are your goals with Leetcode. I imagine for many of you, you just want to pass your interviews and land a high paying job, which is perfectly fine, but there is a very limited time deadline for that. So think about how much time you have with Leetcode. For example, if you only have 3 months and you can spend 1 hour a day on weekdays and 2 hours on weekends, that gives you about 100 hours to Leetcode. So you want to learn as much Leetcode as you can in those 100 hours. You cannot afford to waste time being blocked and spending hours stuck on a single problem. If you don't know how to solve a problem, just read and learn from the solutions. If that doesn't make sense, use ChatGPT to explain it. The clock is ticking. Your interview is approaching. There are thousands of problems on Leetcode that could be tested. Don't waste your time on this one random problem. I would also recommend to form a strict time box, 1 hour per day. When that 1 hour is over, stop Leetcoding no matter what. Think of it like going to the gym. When the gym is closed, you can't work out anymore. Make it a daily routine, and in that 1 hour, try to solve at least one problem, and ideally as many as you can. Let me also make this clear. It doesn't matter if you master dynamic programming if you don't know what graphs are. You need a strong understanding of all the different possible patterns. Make it your goal to complete a list like the Leetcode 75 to get broad coverage of all 20 patterns. Also, doing the daily problems and the weekly contests are great ways to build consistency and motivation. In summary, you need to maximize learning per unit time by prioritizing unblocking yourself using solutions and ChatGPT. Formulate a plan based off how much time you're willing to spend on Leetcode. Follow lists like the Leetcode 75, daily problems, and the weekly contest to get broad coverage of the 20 different concepts, and use strict time boxes to ensure your time is well focused and efficient. Follow for more Leetcode tips.